Here, safety is #1 priority. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to be making water today, and to make water, we're going to be making oxygen and hydrogen from to make oxygen, we're going to be using bleach and peroxide, and to make hydrogen, we're going to be using the hydrochloric acid and aluminum foil. Okay, so there is going to be an explosion involved, so we're going to have safety. So for safety, we got safety goggles, safety gloves, and safety earplugs. So yeah, let's see what. Okay, so we're gonna be making oxygen first, and to make it, we're gonna use the bleach and the peroxide. To bubble it in, we're gonna be using this tube, which we lid that we drilled a hole in, put duct tape around a tube to make it thicker, and then put the tube in the hole in the lid. So yeah, let's do this. So now we filled this our bottle that we're gonna put the hydrogen and the oxygen in it. We filled it with water so we can bubble in the oxygen and the hydrogen, and we marked it with a Sharpie in thirds. And to make hydrogen, we're gonna be using tin foil and hydrochloric acid. And for the tin foil, I just cut it up into these tiny little frosted flake sized tin foil pieces. Put a bunch of those in here, so yeah, here we go. Oh, look, it bubbled.
It did bubble.
And here comes another one. I see it moving, see it?
Yeah, I do.
So it is working.
Woo, it's working.
Science!
Finally. Well, the hydrogen finally broke the pressure of the water inside the tube, and it's flowing well, and the reaction over here in the reaction bottle, it's reacting nicely.
Yeah. What are we at here? Are we at 2/3 now?
Almost. It's good enough, Let's go. Okay, ready? Okay, so we got the hydrogen to 2/3 of the bottle full. Now we're gonna pour the peroxide in. So here we go. Just a little. Whoa. Okay. So as we said before, the bottle, we filled it to 2/3 hydrogen. And now we are gonna be making oxygen with peroxide and bleach.
Is that enough?
Yep. We're done.
Go.
Okay, you're good.
Okay, so we got the 2 hydrogen and the 1 oxygen into the bottle. So now we're gonna cap the bottle with trying to get very little liquid water into the bottle. So there we go. And now we got our 2/3 oxygen, our 2/3 hydrogen, and our 1/3 oxygen. Okay, so now we got our 1/3 oxygen and our 2/3 hydrogen in here. Highly explosive, highly flammable, and yeah, now we're gonna make the water. There's only a tiny bit in there, so you can see there's that much water in there. So we'll see how much more there is when we do the explosion. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Yes. Yes! Finally! Woo.
Go in 3, 2, 1.
Yes. Yes! Finally! Woo. Okay. Okay, so the reason it didn't work so many times is because the hydrogen and the oxygen, they weren't pure. Had a lot of other air, like it had air, just air in it. So we had to bubble out the air so we could get pure hydrogen into the bottle. So what we did was we filled the bottle with water, and then we bubbled the water out, and then we had the rest of the stuff coming out of the bottle would be hydrogen or oxygen. So yeah, and then we bubbled the hydrogen or oxygen into this, and it worked. So great. Here is my water and science.